Yo, what's up, boys? Goldson back with a weight loss video, carnivore video. I guess we're slowly transitioning to fucking carnivore. In the hopes of like getting better, healthy, like cut out all the junk food, or just cut out all the shit. Basically, have a fucking detox of the body. I definitely think I need to do that for sure. Been decades and decades of bloody eating shit and just eating by emotion, and it's time for me to flip the switch, I guess, or turn the table, so to speak. And I'm doing it with a weekly series, just every Wednesday, Weight Loss Wednesdays. I'm coining it, but it's really just a journey update on showing you how I'm getting amongst it, I guess. Yeah, so let's get straight into it, eh? All right, table of contents, introduction. Yep. So intro, kind of adding on to what I just said. I just want to show that like if you make better small choices over like a longer period of time, like say for the rest of your life, that like you can reduce your chronic illness, metabolic disease here. Which would just generally live to a better overall healthy lifestyle and like, make us feel human again, which is the most important here. And like at the moment, you probably like me before, or kind of still am a bit, but we're not out of the woods yet. I would say that the devil's got a hold of us, and sugar is the devil incarnate. And sugar's like carbs is a complex sugar, and seed oils, seed oils is just like, what are you putting in your body, man? Like, what is that? Artificial lubricant that stays, it's hard for your body to expel. Seed oils are so fucked up. And they fucking market seed oils. Oh, vegetable oil, it's good for you, man. Oh, canola oil, it's good for you. Don't worry about it. And like, I don't know about you, but like I love fried foods. And all that shit, like all that stuff is fried, like the chips, everything's fucking fried in that cheap shit, canola oil, vegetable oil. It's no good for you, man. And they mass produce it and it's cheap as shit. And like to the unsuspecting people, like who prefer to go with their emotions and just pick whatever tastes good at the time and then feel shit later. Doing that over time, and I've done it all my life. Like I'm no stranger to it. But like just choosing the easier option instead of like going the harder approach, like because let me tell you right now, it is fucking hard to get off this shit. Sugar, carbs, and seed oils, so fucking hard to get off it. Excuse me. And but I'm pretty sure once you do finally break that habit and you realize that you can start to feel human again, I think that's at that point that's where you're gonna be like, all right, let's keep going. But I think you have to do it a few times, like break the cycle, then relapse, then like, yeah, I swear you have to do it a few times. It's very rare for someone like in my position just to go straight cold turkey. It ain't going to happen. But if you can do it every time you do it, and if you're doing it consistently, you can achieve greatness, I guess. And if you don't believe me, you keep watching this series every week, every Wednesday, for sure. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, guaranteed videos. We will add guaranteed videos on other days of the week as well as long-term streaming. But like, for now, we'll just focus on today's video. But let's move on. Let's have a look at the goal review. So last week I put a goal out to have 7 days. Here, look, 7 days of 100% carnivore. Because the week before that I had 2 or 3, 4 or 5 days of binging, and you can go back and have a look at that. And I wasn't happy, and I was like, "Fuck this, man!" And I made this crazy cold turkey decision to just do beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, which is the triple B and E carnivore diet, which is a complete elimination diet. And it's elimination diet for a reason. It's to eliminate the seeds, sugars, and carbs, the main 3 culprits of metabolic disease, and diabetes, and blindness, everything that any ailment that happens in the body happens because of those 3 things. And like, obviously, if you add smoking and drinking onto that, like you're dead, basically. And I used to smoke. I used to drink a lot. I used to eat a lot of shit. I never exercised. I probably never exercised rigorously in my life. Somehow I'm still alive, and I'm old enough to realize you know, that there's, you know, this lifestyle is not fucking sustainable. That's why I'm doing all this. And if you're the same boat, man, and deep down, you know, you're like, this shit's wrong, man. Like, I need to fucking change it up. But everyone around me isn't on the same page, because that's how fucking like normalized this shit is. Like you go anywhere, bus stops, TV shows, like any supermarket you walk into, there's just distractions everywhere, all the noise, you know. I swear to God, there was this TV show. This is a bit of a little bit of side tangent, but I'll get the name of this TV show. I can't remember exactly. Okay, it took me a while to figure it out, but this came out like 2 years ago, and it's called The Peripheral. Sci-fi. It's only got one season, but like, and it's got that Sheila out of, like, I forget what her name is, Chloe Grace Moretz or whatever. And it's such a good TV series that shows like when they go into the future. Might be a little bit of a spoiler, but when they're in the future and it looks wicked, like their observation of the world is awesome. And then they're like, but like, they're so far in the future, they've got this filter on their lens, on their eye. So whatever they see it's like augmented reality, and they see a different thing. So all the bad shit is like edited it out, so they can't see it. It's such a good show, man. But yeah, The Peripheral. What I meant was saying, like, if we could have that technology now, like, as you know, augmented reality is coming soon, like, if not now already, but like we could probably program it. And there was a series on Netflix, Black Mirror, how the child's growing up and the mum puts like a block on, and the kid can only filters out like dogs barking and stuff, like sort of desensitize it. We sort of need something like that, right? So when you like walk into the shopping center, everything that's bad for you gets blurred out, so you can't see it, or it eliminates it, so you only see healthy food. That's what we fucking need, because when you're walking around today, in today's world, all you can see is just fucking distractions fucking everywhere, man. Chocolate bars. And the thing is, they're cheap as fuck. They're cheap, they're easy, they're convenient. Boom. Look at vending machine, all shit. Sugar, carbs, chocolate, like chips, chocolate, soft drinks. It's all bad for you, man. Trust me. And the thing that pisses me off is that it's so fucking normalized. So that was the goal review. We sort of didn't go 100% carnivore, and we'll go through that with what I ate. So we keep going. So weekly step history. So this is kind of like a history. These are the ones we sort of attacked. So like we attacked most of the big one was fast food, caffeine, processed sugars, you know, like cakes and chocolates and shit like that. We did have a little bit of slip up along the way, but like we're back on the horse again, and I think we're going to go with ketovore. Ketovore is like ketogenic diet, like which is a elimination diet, which eliminates sugars and carbs, right? And seed oils too, right? But like it doesn't. But like you can still have dairy and like cream and like all this kind of stuff, like animal products, and you can have certain like vegetables, I guess, like the green I forget the name of it, but like you can have avocados, broccoli, shit like that. Ketovore, so you can have like ketovore. That's what I'm going for. Eventually, we want to go full carnivore, because that's the ultimate elimination, proper human diet. Like, let's be real. Like that's what we eat for however long we've been here. You know, which could be a little while or a long while. I don't know. It depends on your philosophy, but. You know, shout out to the Tartaria mob out there. So you can look at here. So we pointed at ketovore. We're gonna be targeting ketovore. But if you have a look at the screen here, we've got some other things here we want to attack at the same time. So we're kind of like attacking all of these at the same time, like with the 8-hour eating window. So that's like having a 16-hour fast. And like no shit, like just a quick heads up. Like it's like 12:30 in the afternoon, like past lunchtime, and I haven't eaten anything. All I've had was a cup of black tea and some water. Like I'm actually really thirsty now after eating what I ate for the last week. And you stay. We'll have a look at the food, and it's drastically different to the previous week and the week before. Like completely different. The sleep cycle, we're definitely improving on that. Last night we didn't go to bed too early because we had like some stuff going, and you know, IRL, I guess, family stuff, and But like, yeah, try and get this. But I'm pretty sure if we attack all this stuff's going to come easy. 6 healthy days a week, you know, that's kind of where I want to go. And obviously carnivore. But let's keep going. We'll keep going. Okay, let's go into what I ate. This is the interesting one. This is because I'm hungry. Oh, I'm not technically hungry, but this might make you look hungry. Make you feel hungry. All right. So on Wednesday, the 13th of November, this is like, because, you know, like today is Wednesday, so last week was Wednesday. So, and I always eat after I do the videos, because I muck around in the morning. I play WoW in the morning, do all my little things that I need to do, and then I've just finished all that. I was listening to podcasts and shit like that, and then I was like, all right, time to do the weight loss video. So I make this presentation up, and generally the first day of every week, like I'm kind of back on the horse every week, every Wednesday. I'm like, yeah, all right, let's just start again. And like if I do really good through the whole week, and I might have a little slip up, I restart again on Wednesday. Like I'm back on the horse again, rather than, it's good to get back on the horse once a week rather than like let it lapse for 3 months then try again. But depending on your mindset on how healthy you want to be, and if you're obese, then you're unhealthy. That's the true I guess. But yeah, so I got carbonated water, green tick. I got salt. Yep. I got garlic prawns here. I got bacon, avocado, scrambled eggs here with tomato, onion, right? And I've got, what's this, ribeye steak underneath there. So beautiful. I can eat this. If I could just eat this meal, like if you can take a mental image of this, this is like the bee's knees of nutrition, man. Like you got all sorts of nutrition here. You got the healthy fats here from the avocado. You got protein from the eggs. It's, you know, and the cleanest form of seafood of protein is seafood, because it's not like factory farmed. It's, you kind of want open sea food, and like prawns aren't like farmed. Yeah, I don't think, but I could be wrong. But let's move on to the next day, Thursday. So Thursday had pretty much the same thing, eh? Because it was so good, man, and like I had 2 days in a row, and I was thinking, yeah, I can do this for the whole week, maybe for the rest of my life, no problem. I ate this, yep, and yeah, nothing much to say about that, but it's exactly the same. It looks pretty good. This garlic here, pieces of garlic, just the minced garlic, you know, we just tablespoon chuck it in the pan with the garlic prawns. So it's got garlic prawns. The only thing missing is like a nice cream garlic sauce. Ooh, you know, like reef and beef. You know, when you go out to the pub and you have like a steak, and sometimes you're feeling a bit special. You're like, oh, a reef and beef. Surf and turf, whatever you like. So next on Friday, looks like I had exactly the same. So I had 3 days in a row eating the same thing, which didn't upset me at all, I don't think. Like I'm looking at this now, I'm like, fuck yeah, that's the shit. Might be a little bit expensive, might be a bit out of your price range, but you got to think of it like this. If you eat healthy for the next 10 years or for the rest of your life, and you no longer need medical services or like anything like that. Like I've personally cancelled my health insurance. Like the best health insurance is health insurance with an E, not an I. And that's basically, you take care of your own health. You don't just pay a bit of money and let someone else take care of it for you later when you get sick. Because that's what a lot of people are doing. And I'm not against health insurance, because I kind of had to get it for tax reasons in Australia. If you earned over $90,000, you know, in my previous job like 5 years ago, I was earning over $90,000. And if you didn't have private health insurance, you'll get taxed at like, I think it was like 2% of your income. And it was a no-brainer. It's like, do you want to pay more money with no health insurance, or do you want to pay less money and get health insurance? So a bit of a no-brainer. But now that I don't, I know I earn less than $30,000 a year just for myself. Like I don't need health insurance, and that costs like $3,500 a year. So it's like 10% of my wage gone. So you add that up, and then, but like that's why I'm taking this shit seriously, because like you think about $3,500 on paying health insurance. What about $3,500 of food for the whole year? How much steak can you buy for $3,500? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Because, you know, like me, I'm a bit of a macro guy in the terms of the gold making and shit in my game. And I'm thinking like longer term. I'm thinking, well, how much money do I save? Or, you know, how much money can I save in the long run? How much money, you know, like that kind of shit I think about. But let's move on. We'll go to Saturday. Saturday, we had a little bit of a change up here. So on Saturday morning, I had like sausages, air fried sausages, and salt, water, and then I had the idea. My missus wanted pizza again, and then she's like, "Oh, I want pizza again, anchovies." And I was like, "Well, how can?" All right. So, and I said to myself, "Yeah, I want Domino's as well." And then she's like, "No, we can't do it." I said, "No, you're right. We got to stick to it." And then we came up. We contemplated for like an hour or two, and then we're like, "All right, let's go to the shop. We'll make a keto pizza." So this is what you see here is a keto pizza. It's probably not a keto pizza because it's got pineapples on it. Because my missus and I, we kind of like anchovies and pineapple on pizza. Weird. But it's actually a nice combination, to be honest. So, like, just so you know, like we got jalapenos, we got bacon bits here, we got like hamburger patties, like the meat, like we just bought hamburger patties and like sort of crumpled it up and put it on top. But the base is egg, mozzarella cheese, like melted and combined, mixed in with some almond flour, which is like the keto equivalent of flour, but like sort of gives the base a bit more fiber, I guess, makes it a bit more harder. But she did put tomato paste on it, so the tomato paste does have a bit of sugar in it. But I said don't put too much on there. But like I think I had 3 days of eating pretty good. But yeah, I think it's bad, but it's the lesser of two evils, and it doesn't have all the carbs, which was a big one, because normally when I eat a pizza, like it's full carbs and shit. Like especially those pizzas, the ones you get already made, you just bang them in the oven. The cheap ones for like $5-6 from your local shop, they're like full cardboard, man. At least this one was like cheesy and eggy, and it was actually pretty good. And I put Frank's Red Hot sauce on it, but we're not going to buy this one anymore. But we're kind of using it up. And then once it's done, we'll just finish it off because that's got sugar in it too. And then come Sunday, and it was so good. Look, I had another one. So I had one pizza on Saturday and then one pizza on Sunday, right? But like it's weird. Like I knew that I was going to lose a lot of water weight, and that's why I'm probably thirsty now. But like switching, like getting rid of carbs, like you drop so much water weight, man. Because it's incredible how it works. Like if your liver's got heaps of carbs in it, your liver absorbs water to because it needs water to help process the carbohydrates in your liver. But then as soon as you stop feeding the liver carbs, it releases the water. So that's why you drop a lot of water weight, and it's mainly around your liver and shit. And you don't feel as bloated as well, which is good. So like getting rid of carbs is really good. And this has really low carbs, which is kind of keto in itself, which is low carbs. But with the pineapple pieces, I guess probably it spiked my insulin a little bit. But that was like the only sweet thing I really had all week. You can see here on the left, my missus, we got some chicken wings, and then she sort of whipped up like butter and like Frank's Red Hot, and she put heaps in there, man. Like she cooked the wings up, then added the wings, and she's like, "Here, have a go at that." And I ate it, man, and blew my head off, man. She put so much fucking chili sauce in there, and I was like coughing my ring. I was like, because I must have like ate it because it was so good, and then like a drop of chili sauce must have landed in the back of my throat. And I was coughing my guts out, but it was delicious. But like I said, we're not gonna. If we do wing nibbles again, we'll have to try something else there. Yeah, maybe just spices and air fry and with butter. I don't know. Who knows? I like wings. Wings are pretty fucking mint. So if you're looking at this here, just know that this is probably a better option than eating chocolate and carbs and bread and shit. And it was really fucking delicious too. Okay, so Monday I think I cooked, the sausages were like left over. You can see my calculation notes here. You can't really read it, but that's for my WoW game. There's my computer monitor stand here. My 32-inch 4K monitor that I've had since like 2018, which is pretty awesome. Best money ever spent, man. Anyway, sidetrack. I had scrambled eggs here, onion, tomato, salt, pretty standard. Like that's all I ate for the day, Like I never had no breakfast, no fucking, I just had this and that was it. Like I just wasn't hungry. Come Tuesday, which was the last day. Last day I had the same thing, but I added in the hamburger patties. I just crushed them. I just cooked them up and then crushed them up. So it's like hamburger patties, diced bacon, onion, tomato, scrambled eggs, and the Frank's Red Hot. Like, we're nearly out of that. I might save a little bit more for another round of wings. Who knows? I do like wings. But like once this hot sauce is done, I'm just going to go on to the Tabasco. Apparently Worcestershire sauce is pretty good too. That you can have fucking like Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. I don't know how you say it, but and then I had 2 feeds, so that was in the morning, and then like for dinner, for I think it was like a late afternoon, just had like ribeye steak with salt. That was it, and I haven't eaten since, and that was like fuck, that was like 21 hours ago. So I've been fasting for like 21 hours, and like normally I'll be fucking hungry, man, but like I'm not. I'm just thirsty then because I probably dropped a lot of water weight. I'm like, and my body's telling me, hey, you're thirsty, you know, you're dropping. So just drinking water, but I know I've got to. This is how everyone transitions away from carbs, sugar. They drop water weight. They lose their hunger, appetite. You know, goes down. Like hunger hormones get suppressed, and like eventually, if you keep doing it, you go into ketosis, which is why they call it keto. Ketosis is just a quick one. Is like when your body starts using ketone and instead of like glucose and shit. It's pretty awesome because it's a starvation mechanic. So like when there's no food and you got heaps of fat on your body goes, all right, no more food. All right, let's start switching over to and using the reserves. And like you can only use your reserve fat on your body, right? So because I've got heaps of fat on my body, I essentially got a mad reserve, so I don't really need to eat like at all. If I can literally just not eat for 6 months and I'll probably still survive. I might not have enough minerals in my body, but like technically like I could fast for like months, kind of like a bear does when they hibernate. The bears go and eat a shitload of food, get plumbed up, and then they can just have a kip for a few months while they hibernate, and then they don't need to have a feed because their body's still operating off the ketones. So bear that advice in mind. Duh. Anyway, that's what I had for the week. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. So like, and if you know, like every Wednesday morning, I'll get up, I'll go to the toilet, have a wee, and then I'll walk into the lounge room, and then I'll record myself. I'm in my jogs, mind you. And I'm holding my phone. That's my consistency, and I just film myself. And then this is how I know how much I weigh. And I only weigh once a week. I don't weigh every day. Like same as on I measure my goal. But here you can see it, 140.7 at week 9. So we're already 2 months in. So I'm going pretty slowly. And to be honest, I'm going slow on purposely because I want other people to slowly over time get the same, like, oh, okay, I can see what he's doing. Like, just I don't have to go hardcore. I can just, bit by bit, slow it in. Slow and steady, wins the race, as I always say. But yeah, let's move on. We've got long-term goals. So the long-term goal is to lose 50 kilos over 2 years. But really, we can stretch that out for the rest of my life. Like, I'll be quite happy if I was like 90 kilos for the rest of my life. That would be pretty insane. So you could say lose 50 kilos for the rest, and then for the rest of your life be like 90 kilos. Like if I was 90 to 95 kilos, even 100 kilos at my height at 6'2", I'll be more than happy. I reckon I'd have a spring in my step, man, and have way more energy. I want to get to that energy spike, Anyway, I want to increase my metabolic health, yes. And I think the best way to increase metabolic health is to fast. So like don't eat as frequent as you normally do when you're snacking. I want to build core strength. Yeah, so I want to get my weight. I want to get my weight down, and then slowly introduce like core strength exercises. I think maybe for my body type. And Solheim, if you're watching, I think personally I'm good for like resistance training and weights. Like I don't think cardio is my forte. I think just resistance training and then just weightlifting, and like maybe doing some squatting and shit. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, either way, I want to increase my muscles, and then like at the same time, they reckon you can increase your testosterone. You could it was suggested someone get on the roids and TRT replacement. It was just testosterone medication, I guess. So I end up like bloody four if I bloody keep this act up, because the gist there. But yeah, get better sleep. It's all coming soon, so it's all coming together. So bit by bit, we'll do it together, right? And I'm not sure if you're politically aligned or you're watching what's going on in the States with RFK Jr. trying to make America healthy again, and like that's a big movement because that's against the establishment. Big food, big pharma. It's like, yeah, we need to get rid of the big pharma and the big aggregate food companies, really, because they're just fucking everything up. They're just slowly fucking our health up, making us addicted to all this shit. Like we need to break free from this spell and become fucking human again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking go. All right. So progression. Okay, so you can see here, if you have a quick look at the screen, the red line here is the projected weight loss. So that's the 50 kilos over 2 years. The blue line is my weight every week. So every week I weigh myself and I put it in this table, and then you can sort of see over time how we're going. So we're trending above the red line, and the black line is basically a line from when I started to where I am now. And sort of give like a projection, and you can see that we're going down. So we're good. We want to keep coming down. We want to bring this black line down in accordance to the red line. So that means we're on track. That's how we track our progress. So you can say the same thing for my gold making. If you inverse this what do you call it? Graph? Sorry, I had a mind blank then. If you inverse this graph, it's basically the same as my gold making. Like I'm not making as much gold as I projected to be, but hopefully we can get towards that line over time. And like don't get discouraged, because if you're only looking like at this section of the graph, like the first like couple months, you don't see much change. But like if you keep going, I reckon like you slowly, over time come down. Like, and if I want to get down to like 90 kilos, man, like 95 kilos, that'll be disgustingly good. Oh, I would feel so much better. And like my confidence would go up. I would be better public speaker. I wouldn't feel, because like when I go out, I feel a bit, I don't want to stand on my feet too much and shit like that. And I'm just like trying to get out of things, like I don't want to do that. I just want to, participate in like community shit, like I haven't done that for a while. And yeah, so we'll move on. The new goals. All right, so this week I've got 7 days 100% ketovore. So ketovore, we're going to go 100%. That's the new goal, and we got some pork there, some cheese, avocado, chicken. We got some stuff here, all the good stuff. Like you can imagine, this kind of picture is pretty cool. Like, compared to, just have a look at this and then compare it to what you normally eat. Like you're eating noodles, like 2-minute noodles and shit. You're addicted to MSG. You're eating the cheap bread. You're eating the milk in the all the milk. I wouldn't even drink milk as an adult, because all the milk now is like fucking, they've killed all the good stuff out of it, and it's just shit. It's just sugar. Because milk is like, what do they call it? It's lactose, which is a form of sugar. So, and a lot of people have, they have toast. They have toast and like jam or peanut butter in the morning, which is like carb sugar. Then they have like a bowl of cereal, which is milk, which is lactose sugar. And then they add in carb sugar, like cereals and shit. And then sometimes they add even more sugar on top. Like, shout out to the rice bubble fans out there. And then they have a cup of orange juice, which is full of fucking sugar to start their day. So they break their fast with like all the wrong shit. So like by like 9, 10 o'clock, they're fucking hungry again. So they have a chocolate bar, pack of chips or whatever. And then lunchtime comes, they eat something hot, usually hot food for an adult, like a sausage roll or something. They have something like, I sort of talk for myself a bit, but then and then they're constantly fucking hungry all the time. Whereas like if you eat the proper food and you eat the correct nutrition, you don't get hungry anymore, man. Like I'm not hungry now. I could eat, but I'm just not hungry. I just want to chill and play my game, dude. But I need to go out and wash my car later on. But it's raining. I don't want to wash my car and then fucking, Anyway, sidetrack. What else? Conclusion. All right, we'll go full can for conclusion because, hello, pretty face. Yeah, I had a little shave, but like, who knows? Like, you reckon I should grow a mullet? You know, like, cause I used to have a mullet when I was a bit younger, and I remember the mullet. I got a mullet video I might upload later on, but yeah, shout out like if you're into carnivore, you're Aussie or you're anyone really, any human fucking being, hello, and you're interested in gaming, gold making, and like weight loss, and like just trying to improve yourself, like slowly over time. Otherwise, you know, you're going to go down. Like everyone else is going down. You want to be the ones going up, man. Like true shit. Like how many people do you know are just going down and down and down, and they're getting more depressed. They're on medication. They're fucked. You know, like they've given up all hope. But like it's I'm just telling you, they need to like understand the problem, and then they go, all right, now we need to fix the cunt. And really the only thing you need to do is just start on like ketovore or keto, then ketovore, then carnivore, happy days. And then all the other shit that you want and desire is going to come later on for sure. Yep, for sure. So thanks for watching today's video. A bit longer this one, but hopefully we can edit it down significantly. Probably like less than 30 minutes. We'll see. But yeah. I'll see you again later on. Probably Monday. We'll see. We'll chuck out a video. So yes. And if you want more Goldson, just go on the X and do all the things on there, and you can watch my daily updates on there. I update a fair bit. But yeah, cheers, boys. I'll take it easy and be safe out there, I guess.